Hello? What's going on here? Hey, so my mom told me about how wind affects migration. I want to elaborate on that real quick. Oh yeah? You want some elaboration? We'll talk to our advisors. And that is how, my friend, predators and prey affect the worldly balance. Oh hey. Hi, we have another customer. And what is her inquiry? About winds during migration. Oh ho ho, that's a lot to tell. Well, me and my comrades here are going to help you. So you have all these directions here, and you already know these cardinal directions, but what about primary directions? Those are the ones with 2 letters in blue. They consist of NW, meaning northwest, NE, meaning northeast, SE, meaning southeast, and SW, meaning southwest. But these are secondaries in green with 3 letters, and they have 8. North, northwest, or NNW, north, northeast, or NNE, west, northwest, or WNW, east, northeast, or ENE, WSW, or west, southwest, east, southeast, or ESE, SSW, or south, southwest, and south, southeast, or SSE. These are all the directions. So what's favorable for spring migration? So in spring migration, birds are heading north, and so we're going to rank them. First, you have to know about 3 types of migrating winds. So say there is a bird, let's call it a cardinal, and it's heading north. So what is a headwind? Headwinds are adventurously bad for the birds. You see, in a headwind, the wind is blowing from the direction that they are going. So basically, wind is blowing all up in their face, and that hinders the birds. So it might even drop down from the sky or not be migrating. Many will also tend to migrate less. But let's turn to headwinds. Those are southerly winds. And southerly winds are good for the birds because it propels them forwarder to the north. In spring migration, south would be an example. But let's talk about headwinds. They're neither advantageous or hinderous. They are just blowing them, and it could possibly change their course. Like, say if wind was blowing from the east, then their migration would be pushed to the northwest. We don't really care about side winds. They are just there, and so that's how they work. The best ideal wind for spring migration is none other than winds to the south-southwest. Coming up in second is winds to the south, then winds to the south-southeast. And then you have east-southeast and west-southwest winds. And then you have westerly winds. After that, it all goes downhill. Here comes west-northwest, east, and east-northeast. 13th was the north-northeast. I made an error. And at last place, we have north. Southeast is going to be 5th, by the way. I missed another one. In the autumn migration, birds tend to fly south. So once again, we start at tailwinds, and we go to headwinds. So at first comes north-northeast, then northeast. North is next. East-northeast is going to be companion for 4th. North-northwest is your friend. Northwest is on the top 8 list. We the people at 7th and 8th. Here we have our glorious rest of the list, including the last 2. What a great time to be alive. And there you have it. I am now going to play a piece of Copilot. And that is how migration winds work. I sent a packet over to your mom about it. Okay. Alright, we'll get back to the birding union of Alani. So, how was that? Great, she understands now. Alright, so remember, my friends, you know what the westerlies and northerlies are? They are very different types of winds. Okay, she's getting off topic. What you have to know is that tailwinds are winds that birds will use to propel them to where they are migrating. It is the wind perching on your back, and it is blowing in the same direction as you. But tailwinds, these are the opposites of headwinds. Headwinds are opposite direction blowing. So if there is a cardinal going north and the wind's blowing to the south, then that means that it will hinder the bird travel. So there you have it. Those are migrations. Nice. I'll be watching one and I'll study from it. Thank you. Until next time. Will do. And remember, guys, have fun birding! Alright, that's the end of the video.